I almost didn't get the advent calendar, okay? Because I was told to save them for customers. And then I saw all the Saint artists with them and the colors were phenomenal. They're phenomenal. I'm gonna swatch these all today so you can see each one. They're phenomenal. So I'm like, well, I gotta have that. So anyway, we do a quick look today. By we, I mean me. I do a quick look today with a more, I think a general one that most people can wear, regardless of your season, you can wear this look. So pretty. But stay tuned because I'm going to talk about how I'm going to show other looks going forward. So this is Saint Advent. I'm going to talk about some Saint news with color matches, and I'm glad you're here. Hey, welcome back to my channel. I'm Michelle Spieler. I'm a over 25-year professional makeup artist. I only mention that because I think it's important for women who don't know me to have my credentials. I worked in the Hollywood industry. I know what it means to look really good on high def camera. High def camera is very unforgiving. So we can actually look much prettier in person than we do on high def camera because high def shows every little flaw, every hair, every whisker, every blemish, every broken capillary. It's so relentless. I can't stand it. But anyway, here we are. I'm also the creator of Mature Makeup Masterclass. I created a series of 23 videos and counting. I am going to do a holiday one, I promise, but mature techniques for mature women. How do you know if you're ready for it? Is your skin starting to change? Are you finding yourself like really obsessed with what procedures you might need or what products can help you look younger or how to make your makeup make your skin look younger? Then you're a candidate. And that happens usually around late 30s. But it's a series of 23 videos on mature technique. You can always find the link. If you hit any of my video titles, a menu pops down, description menu, and that my links are always in there. So go check it out. What are you waiting for? Anyway, I want to talk about some business first. So every Wednesday night I do a Saint video, and every Saturday I do traditional topics, traditional makeup, drugstore makeup, skincare, whatever. This Saturday I'm going to be doing a whole Black Friday video. I'm going to talk about products that I absolutely love, that I do think makes a difference. Maybe some of it has a heftier price tag, and I would love to see you get in on a deep discount for Black Friday. A lot of the products I don't really think I'm gonna make much commission because they're so discounted, but I would love for the brand to see that I'm sending you there. So if you could use my links, that would be great. And if you don't, that's fine too. But come back Saturday for Black Friday deals, what I really think you should be spending your money on, okay? Today, we're gonna do the beautiful Saint calendar, and I'll tell you why I'm late to this in a minute. I wanna talk a little bit of Saint business first, okay? Regarding color matches, if you don't have a color match for me within 1 to 2 business days, something went wrong. Now, a handful of you forget to add your email, or you add the wrong email, you type it wrong. So when I send you your color match, it comes back to me undeliverable. And there's no way to contact you, 0. Okay? Some of you will, not put your name. So it might be like, daughter of the king at gmail.com, but then I have no name for you, which is, I still can send a color match, but it's, I talk to you like you're my friend. So I want to have your name. Okay. And I'm still getting so many women who are taking photos incorrectly. I literally carefully spell it out in the color match form, exactly how to do it. And I still get women sitting in front of the computer or the TV at night with blue light on their face, or they'll take a picture with the window in back of them, which if the window's bright, now you're dark. I can't see a thing. Or they'll stand in a window with tons of sunlight on them, and so they look yellow, but you're not yellow, it's sun. I have a lot of women taking photos outdoors. I can't do outdoors. Or they might actually face the window and do it correctly, but they have canned lighting on in the house. So I literally spell it out exactly how to take the photo, and I'm still getting so many bad photos. And then what that does is now I have to email you and I have to ask you for new photos, and now it's taking more time. It's taking more time for me and my family. It's taking more time for you to get your color match. So when you go through the color match form, and I've designed it very specifically for how I need information from you, please fill it out carefully, please. That's all I ask, okay? I also get a lot of women who will say, well, can you tell me if I got the right color match? This is tricky, okay? This is a slippery slope because I don't want to undermine your artist. I'm starting to get more and more women asking if they got the right colors, and they haven't even received them yet. I don't know. Try it. Try your colors first. Give it a full week or two. Okay, you have up to 30 days to return it with full money back, or you can swap colors. But try it and then send me a picture of you wearing it and tell me what shade you have. And then I can say, yeah, no, that doesn't work. This is what I would put you in, okay? But don't ask me to do that because it's not fair to your artist. It's not fair to me because what am I getting out of it? You're not even my client. You're just asking me if you got the right colors from your artist. Do you see what I'm saying? That's like, that's like asking, a doctor, a nurse, a therapist, like you're asking for free advice and taking time away from their other clients and taking time away from their family. And so I just respectfully ask you to please try it first, give it a try. If you don't think you got a good color match, if it's not working, if you don't feel beautiful in it, then send me a picture of you wearing it with your shades. Tell me every shade you have, and then we can work together, okay? But I don't want to steal business from other artists. That's not my intention. If you're not happy with the artist, you have to close your account. You can't just write to customer service and say, I want to switch to Michelle. They can't do that. You have to close your account and open a brand new one. Or a lot of women like their artist, but they also like me, and that's cool. So they'll just use another email. They'll use a work email, they'll use their husband's email, or they'll create a brand new email through Gmail, and they'll just make a new email, and then they'll create a new account under me. And I appreciate that because that's my time and expertise, okay? So I just wanted to get that all out. I'll get women saying, hey, I sent you a color match a month ago, and I'm like, no, no, it only takes 1 to 2 business days. Now, I try not to color match on Sundays, and I try to be real careful about my time with my family on Saturdays. Sorry, I need lip balm. I'm so dry. So I do a little color matching on the weekends, a little bit, but I really try to take Sundays off or I'm going to lose my mind. And just know that I really take a lot of time on these color matches. I really do. Sometimes I take too much time. Sometimes I make myself crazy. Sometimes I second guess myself. Because what I've done now is I've introduced all these seasons, right? Like I'll be like, oh, are they, an autumn? Or are they a spring? Like I'm really looking, like I'm really playing into these seasons. And what I see is I see a lot of holes. I see a lot of holes within Seint. So I'm going to compile a list of what I think we need as a, professional makeup artist of 2 to 3 decades. And I'm going to send it to my special person at Seint and say, I really see some holes in our system that we need to expand on. But that's so exciting because Seint's only growing and I'm just so excited about it. Okay, here's what I'm really excited about. Our advent calendar it's stunning. I wasn't going to get it. I was like, I don't need that. I got tons of shadows. We were also kind of told in the beginning that if we all run and buy this, then there's none left for the actual customers. And I said, that makes sense. I wouldn't want to take this away from a customer. And then I started seeing all the Seint artists doing videos on it. And I'm like, well, oh, okay, I guess we are encouraged to buy it. So I went ahead and bought it because I saw a couple colors in our Facebook Seint artist page, and they were beautiful, and I got real excited. So I opened them. I was going to open them up on camera. Trust me, you do not want that. That would have taken forever. But I'm going to go down the list. I'm going to tell you each one, and I'm going to do an eye look today. And then I think what I'll do is follow me over on Instagram, and then I can maybe even maybe I could do it on Instagram, but also post it in my Facebook group. I'm not a Facebook group, a Facebook page. I have a Facebook page called Mature Makeup Masterclass. And I'll be honest, I don't spend a lot of time there because I've been so divided. You know, I mean, my office is still a huge mess. It's so unorganized. Over here, you can see like tons of boxes and totes. Like I'm drowning here. I'm drowning here. Thank you so much for everyone who reaches out and respects my time with my move. And thank you so much for all the prayers. We still have not sold our North Carolina house, but I know it's going to sell. We're just waiting for that. You only need one person, right? You only need one. So I really appreciate your prayers. It means the world to me. You know, and I think I'm going to end this video with something about some anxiety. I want to tell you about it. Okay, we have a plumber here today. We just got a waterless water heater put under the house, and the hot water was taking too long, and yeah, we have a plumber. So I might be starting and stopping this a lot. Okay, so I want to show you each one, and I'm going to swatch them on my arm, and we're going to do a look today, and then over on Instagram, I'm going to do a lot of looks, because I'm going to tell you, these are beautiful. I got so excited today when I opened them because I saw so many combinations in my head and so many possibilities. And I'm like, oh my gosh, these are the colors we needed. We needed these. These are colors where I would look at our eyeshadow palette and I would be like, oh, we really need this. We had holes in our color shadows. We were missing important colors, and she nailed it. Kara nailed it with these. Okay, so this is called Frost. This is the most beautiful light aqua. I'm gonna put it right here. Oh my gosh, an icy light aqua. I saw this and I'm like, oh my gosh, you could do like the Priscilla Presley eye. Like you could put it on the eyelid and you could do a little like black wing and some heavy lashes. And oh my gosh, is this so pretty. This would work so well on summers, but I think I'm a spring. I think springs could wear that. Any season could wear this when worn the right way. Okay, so that's Frost. So pretty. Okay, the next one is called Ice. And it is like a lighter, shimmery version, okay? Look at this. It's so pretty. We really needed these. Oh my gosh, look at that. Do you see that? It's just the beautiful light shimmer. I can't wait to wear those together. But that's not a look everyone's gonna do. That is just simply not a look everyone is gonna want to feel comfortable with that color. A lot of you are like, yes. By the way, the advent calendar is $100. And so 12 into 100 makes it about what, $8.50 each. So I think, and here's another thing. They're a little bit bigger than our normal shadows. They're a little bit bigger, a little bit deeper, and so they're not gonna fit into some of your traditional cases. So we were told to get the 18. The case that's called the 18, they'll fit in that. Okay, number 3 is called Spell. It's really pretty. Let me see. It's so pretty. Can you see that? It's like, I don't know, it's like a rose brown. I would call this rose brown. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, and then the next one is called Legend. And I'm gonna take all the lids off of these and put them in a palette because these lids are actually scraping them and it's making a mess. Okay, this is Legend. We needed this. This is a light shimmer that doesn't have brassy gold in it. See that? It's like a white gold. It's like a white gold. Because we have so many golds and bronzes. I don't know if you can barely see that, but it's so pretty. Really light shimmer. That is Legend. Okay, moving on to number 5, Waltz. Waltz, man, did we need Waltz. This is like, we have that beautiful shadow called Trust, which is kind of a gray, like a warm gray, but it can be too deep for some women, especially women who are getting older and don't want dark eye makeup. This is Waltz. This is a beautiful gray. I would almost call that like a real pretty mushroom gray. Oh, I think I just put it over the frost, but anyway, you get the gist. It's so soft, so pretty, so powdery looking. Okay, so that is Waltz. Number 6 is called Ring. Hold on. God, these are so hard to get off, and then they scrape. Okay, so Ring is so pretty. It looks kind of like glass slippers, right? Like, what's the big deal? Why do we need this? Well, I'll tell you why. It's not. It's almost like a duochrome. So from certain angles, it almost has like a bronze, and from certain angles it's silver. So it's like a silver. Do you see that right there? It's like a silver and bronze in one. So it's like, I wouldn't call it warm and I wouldn't call it pure cool. It's like anyone could wear it because it's got cool and warm going on. But it's so pretty. Could you see that with that? Or even that? I mean, so many literally, I'm excited to do eye makeup because there's so many great combinations. Okay, so that's Ring. This next one is called Lily. Boy, did we need this, because I put everyone in Cupcake. Everyone gets Cupcake. Well, Cupcake is a real pretty light cream, but it's kind of a neutral warm. We need something light that isn't warm. We need something light that your summer and winters can wear. Look at that. It's just a hint. Look, it looks pink here, but it's really just like a light pink. And let me tell you, we needed this at Seint. We needed a shadow like this. It reminds me of when I worked for MAC in the 90s. We had a color called Pink Velour. We had a color called Piccadilly. We had, gosh, now I'm forgetting. We had some light pinks, and that's what it reminds me of. Okay. Love it. It's great for your summers and winters out there. Maybe some springs. Okay, then the next one is Una. I got so excited about this one because we have a dark purple and we have plums, but we don't have a true purple anywhere in the Seint collection. So I got real excited about Una because it is like a true purple. Look at that. And it's like an orchid purple. It's like a warmer purple. It's not like a blue purple. Isn't that pretty? Are you kidding me? Oh, I just love it. This is a fun collection and I am super excited about it, as you can tell. Okay, number 9 is called Eternal. This might even be what I'm using today. I'm not sure. I want to use a color today that is very versatile for a lot of women. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? And then again, I might use this one. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But that is Eternal. So it's a little bit, someone might say, well, how's that different than Lullaby? Well, it's a little bit more brown. It's reddish, but it's a little bit more brown than Lullaby. Really, really pretty. Really pretty. Okay, Dream is the next one. Oh, I love this. So for me, Chai is a little bit too light, but this Dream, I could see myself using this a lot. Look at that. Just so pretty. A little bit deeper than Chai, but kind of on that warm side, but warm neutral. It's not too yellow. It's not too orange. Look at these colors. We needed these. We really needed these, okay? And then one of my favorites, ooh, this is for your springs, maybe a warm summer, but this is for springs for sure. This is called Kiss. You know how Tawanda is that beautiful pink with gold and it's like a duochrome? This is a peach with gold. This is Kiss. And when I saw this, I about lost my mind, but I'm not doing this today because I do need to do spring makeup, and I'm going to take a lot of these looks over to Instagram just so you could see them real quick. But do you see how, depending on where you move, it's like a light gold or a peach, like a corally peach. Or we needed this. We needed this. And then number 12 might be my favorite, and doggone it, it shattered everywhere. I mean, it was all over my cream colored carpet. It was all over my clothes. It was all over my new Uggs. It was all over, I mean, it was a mess. But do you see this beautiful reddish brown? It's so red. It's redder than anything we have. And it's like an orangey red. So it's great on your autumns, springs. Oh, I just love it. We don't have anything like this. I know that looks bright, like almost like a Leo, but it's not. It's way more red in person. Look at that. It's way more red than orange. But I feel like we were lacking. We didn't have that color. So there you go. There's your 12 lineup. It is so beautiful. And let's do a quick look right now. I'm going to start by, I'm going to powder my eyelids. Notice that I did a whole video on Saturday on my channel here on how to wear Lashify and Lilac Street and how much I love it. And you know why I loved it so much the last month? Because I was busy moving in. I did a little bit of filming. I did a lot of unpacking, a lot of errands, a lot of workers coming in and out of the house. So it just made sense to have my lashes on every day and roll out of bed and feel cute and just do quick Seint makeup and easy. But it's very hard to do a lot of really cool eye looks when you have lashes on. So it's really easier for me to do an eye look, eyeliner, and then pop mascara or lashes on. So that's what I'm probably going to be doing the next couple weeks, because I really want to show all these fun combos. These are still available. Again, $100. It makes them about $8.50 each, and they will not fit in your traditional 12. So they said go up to like the 18. Okay. All right. So I want to leave these on and show. Well, we'll see how it does. Okay. So I powdered my eyelids so that the shadows, remember, shadow goes on shadow, okay? And then I'm gonna be honest, I might not be using all Seint brushes today because again, a lot of my Seint brushes are packed. I'm just gonna grab what I grab. I love our Seint brushes, but I'm just gonna grab what I grab. So what do I wanna do? I think I wanna do this really pretty, I think this is this Dream? I think I wanna do Dream, but I kinda wanna do this really beautiful shimmer that's like a duochrome. And then we'll see if we wanna add a little bit of a darker gray or a darker brown. But I wanna start with something really, really simple that most women can do and keep it more universal. Okay, we're gonna use this. This is a Seint brush. So I'm going to start with Dream. Okay, Dream would even be pretty with that light pink. What was that one? Lily? Yeah, Lily. Yeah, Lily. Okay, so I always start kind of out here. You see where I start? I kind of start where the crease is, but a little bit above. Now remember, I had a fully hooded eye before I had eye surgery, and I didn't look to have eye surgery. I just wanted my lower face picked up, and my doctor said, I think we should do an upper bleph. And I'm like, okay, I mean, it is getting harder to do my eye makeup. Sure, let's do an upper bleph. And now I've got a full eyelid, so I really love it. But now it's harder to demonstrate how to do a hooded eye because I no longer have a hooded eye. So even if I still was hooded, see where your lash line is? You're gonna go above the lash line and you're gonna blend. That's my husband, I'm the plumber, if anyone can hear that. So do you see how beautiful that Dream is? I like that better than Chai. I am praying that we make these colors permanent because I am already wanting to put these colors in my color match. I already want to make palettes for you guys with these colors. You know what's so cool too? If there's a few colors in here that you would never wear, give them as a gift. What a fun little gift. Go get like a little tiny palette and pop out the colors you would never wear and give them to someone as a little gift. Someone younger who maybe takes more chances, more challenges, more risks with makeup and color. Okay, so there we have Dream. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. That is so pretty. That is so pretty. Okay, now I want to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 5 is Waltz. You know what I'm going to do too, don't you? I'm going to put it on. Oh no, Waltz. It's not Waltz. Ring. It's a ring. Okay. I'm going to put Ring on. Should I put on with my ring finger? Let's put Ring on with our ring finger. Oh my gosh, yes. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Because from certain angles, there's a little bit of like a antique bronze. It's not a brassy bronze. It's not like a gold bronze. It's like an antique bronze. Like almost like a cool muted bronze, but then at certain angles there's a little bit of silver, but it's not an icy silver. It's like, do you see how my eyelid right there looks a little bit more of like a brown? And then see over here, do you see a little bit of brown? But then when you, oh, Ring. Guy, that's pretty. That is so pretty. And then you know what I'm gonna do? I wanna do a little bit of that, is it Legend? Yeah, Legend, this little teeny tiny light one. I wanna do that. With a little pencil brush. I'm gonna go right lightly in that inner corner, real lightly. I really wanted to see how it looked. It's like a light white gold. You know what it reminds me of? Nylon from MAC. Does anyone remember nylon? This is nylon. Nylon was a white gold. This is nylon from MAC. Oh, that's so fun. All my MAC color. Piccadilly. Did I say Piccadilly for that light pink? It's amazing how when you're not thinking about it, a color can come to your head. That light pink, Piccadilly. Okay, that is gorge. That is gorge. Even what's left on the brush, I might even put like a tiny bit up in my brow bone, but I don't really want a shimmer on my brow bone, but what's left on the brush can look really good. Okay, so now I'm wanting to take this Dream. I'm going back to Dream, and I want to put it all under my eye. I want to smoke it. You don't have to. You might be the type of person that you really just like your eye makeup on the upper eye and not the lower. It's totally fine. Not everyone has to wear eye makeup under their eye. I just like it because it makes my eyes look bigger. It kind of, I don't know, kind of rounds out. And then you know what else? This is another cheat. I don't have Demi on yet, or concealer, right? No, I don't wear concealer, y'all know that, but I don't have Demi on. So now because I put this under my eyes, now I just cut out a whole area of my eye where I don't have to put Demi. And typically we crease in this area. So now I just put a powdered matte shadow under my eye where normally we crease. And now I don't have to worry about putting Demi there. So I think it's genius. Okay, so there's the Dream. And then I feel like it needs something a little bit darker. I think I'm gonna go with number 3, Spell. I think I'm gonna go with number 3. I'm gonna go a little bit darker. See that? It's, how is it different from Sedona? It's, you know what? I have Sedona right here. Let's see. Is this Sedona or is this Cocoa? Hold on. I'm getting this out. Okay, that's Cocoa. So it's lighter than Cocoa. Here's Lullaby. Where is Sedona? That's Holly. Bear with me. Looking for Sedona. Oh, I think this is Sedona. Gosh, it's so hard when you don't have. Oh, this might be Cocoa. Okay, that's Philly. Oh, just kidding. That's Philly. And this is, here it is. Here's Sedona. Okay, so let's see the difference. Darker. Darker and richer. So you just don't know till you put them together. You just don't know till you put them together. Okay, and that does not want to go in there. No, there we go. Okay, so good to know. Good to know. So this is Spell. And we're gonna go in that outer eye with Spell. Okay, and remember, we're not blending it, we're just applying it, so it's gonna look a little messy and crazy. Do you hear my husband and the plumber? You know, I have to film, so oh well. Okay, I'm not blending anything yet. Okay. Oh my gosh.
And I did go ahead and turn to 130. I know a lot of people that turn the same stuff to that.
Okay, now I'm gonna go back to the brush that had Dream on it. Where is it? Oh, it was this side. It was this side. It's a double-ended. Okay, and I'm gonna go back and I'm lightly just blending. I didn't dip back into Dream. I'm just kind of leaving it on the brush, but I'm blending in to that Spell. You know what else is cool? This color ring almost has, now that there's red next to it, almost has a tinge of green, right? Because I remember I said it looked like an antique bronze. An antique bronze has a little bit of green in it. This ring is a really pretty color, really pretty. But see how I'm doing this? I'm just kind of blending it all together. Look at that. Ooh, do you see that green in my eyes? That red tone is really bringing out the green in my eyes. And I don't know if you guys have asymmetrical eyes, but I sure do. My eyes are asymmetrical, even after surgery, because you know what? I'll tell you what my surgeon told me. You can nitpick to death perfectionism. At some point, you just have to be okay with asymmetry. So he took out the excess skin, and I love my surgery, but he left my integrity to my eye. Before surgery, this side was different from this side, and now they're the same. Okay. Oh my gosh, I love it. What do we think? Okay, I'll be back. I'm gonna get some brushes and we're gonna do a little bit of eyeliner. All right, I did it on one eye to save time, but this is Black Friday. I love Black Friday. It's, I wouldn't call it a cream shadow, but it's also not a full dry eyeshadow. It's almost like a blend of the two. It's like a waxy black, but powdery. And it doesn't, to me, it doesn't transfer. So I just put it on the eye. I just did the full eye line. We have a new brush too. I think, is it called the Edge brush? Can't remember. I forgot to buy it. Totally forgot. And then I saw some people using it and I'm like, oh my gosh, I forgot to buy it. Darn it. So I'll have to get it another time on my next order. I'm just using a little Sephora brush. I just come to the end of the eye and I let the brush do the work. We're going to see Priscilla tonight. How many of you remember copying Priscilla's makeup when you were young? I know my mom did. My mom would wear 2 sets of lashes. My mom wore real heavy eye makeup, but I love it because that's what got me into makeup. And my mom looked just like Barbara Eden. Just like I Dream of Jeannie. So when I was in my 20s, I worked with a makeup artist named Gregory Arlt at MAC, and he would always call me Jeannie for I Dream of. He thought I looked like I Dream of Jeannie, and that meant so much to me because my mom looked like I Dream of Jeannie. And Gregory went on to do makeup for, I don't know, maybe you've heard of her, Gwen Stefani, Fran Drescher, Dita Von Teese. Those are his main clients. Mimi Rogers, like he does beautiful makeup. He does really beautiful makeup. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna leave it like that. Love it. And with an eye like this, with the red tone, but then that kind of like greenish, bronzy silver, what do we think for cheeks? Maybe Sadie? I want something nude. I might do Sadie. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, I'm gonna do a little Sadie. My friend Liz turned me on to Sadie. I cannot believe I never had Sadie. It's like it wasn't even on my radar. In fact, we played a really fun game when we were in San Antonio in April, and people were called on stage and they had to guess how many Seint cheek and lip were started with an S. And someone said Sadie, and I remember thinking, Sadie? What's Sadie? Like, how did I not know what Sadie was? Like, it was completely foreign to me. And then I remember thinking, oh, okay, I gotta get Sadie. I don't know Sadie. And then my friend Liz is like, what? You don't have Sadie? Sadie's perfect because look, it's neutral. See how neutral that is? Anyone can wear that. Any season can wear Sadie, especially if you have rosacea, because Sadie is a gloss, so it's a little more on the sheer side. So those are gorgeous over rosacea, so that if your rosacea ever peeks through a little bit, the rosacea will just look like blush. It doesn't look like blush on top of rosacea. It works with it. So if you have rosacea, I always put you into a gloss. Look at that on the lips. Sadie on the cheeks, Sadie on the lips. I love that together. Okay, I think I'm gonna put some lashes on real quick so you can all watch, because with holidays coming up, it might help you. I'm gonna do quick lashes, so if you're not interested in lashes, I'll see you Saturday for Black Friday sales. If you do wanna watch lashes, I'm gonna do them real quick right now. And then I'll tell you about my anxiety story because it might help someone out there. All right, I'm gonna use brown wispies just because I don't have a lot of choices. Stuff is still packed. Can't find eyelash glue anywhere, so I'm using Lashify glue, and I don't have real high hopes it's gonna work real well, but we're gonna make it work. Okay, so here's what happened to me about a week and a half ago, and it's worked. So I'm hoping it helps someone out there. So I woke up a couple times in the last few weeks. I've woken up in the middle of the night, almost in panic, you know, because it's like I'm paying on 2 mortgages. We still have not, and I understand. Most people will be like, well, duh, you sell the house before you buy the house. I know, that's not how we work in my family. Plus, we needed to get Gracie out here ASAP to start the second quarter. So you know what that's like. You wake up in the middle of the night and your mind is racing and you can't get back to sleep. And, you know, it's just with the economy, like everything's down. I left my agency. So, well, I don't want to say I left them, but we're having a long hiatus. So I'm not working for brands right now. I'm just working for Seint, and I'm just doing affiliate codes with products that I love, love, love. And that's how I feel good at the end of the day. Of course, I sell my Mature Makeup Masterclass, and that's really great too. But you know, when you're thinking about everything at once in the middle of the night, it seems scary. And so I couldn't get to sleep. You see how I've kind of let it get tacky? Now watch this. I don't have mascara on yet. I'm gonna set it down in the middle of the eyelid first. Then I tack down the inner corner before I do the outer corner. I also can't find my tweezers, so I'm using the Lashify, but it's working. Look how pretty that is in the brown. I like the brown because it's not as obvious. It's pretty close up. People can see it close up and they'll be like, wow, your lashes are so long and pretty, but they don't look like tarantula eyes because they're not big, long, black. Now, if you like big old, huge black lashes, so do I. I love them. There's a time and place for big, huge black lashes, but I just think brown and espresso are so much more flattering as we get older. Okay, there. You see that? I still have big lash. That's a big lash. But do you see how soft it is close up? Like it doesn't look like a tarantula. It gives me that depth I need on the lash line without looking too black and spiky like a tarantula. Love it. Okay, so now we know it works. I can go on to my story. So I'm in the middle of the night, you know, and I'm kind of panicking and I'm thinking, you know, what if and if only and all the things. And I was making myself crazy. And so I was just praying and I'm like, you know, God, you're going to have to, I'm giving this to you. I can't handle this burden. I can't handle the economy. I can't handle who you bring to me to, you know, Seint or Masterclass. I can't control any of that. That's all in your hands. So I give this whole situation to you. I'm literally lying in bed and I'm picturing myself handing it to him. Like, take this burden. I cannot handle this. We are not meant to live with worry. Like half the Bible is do not worry, right? He does not want us to worry because when we worry, we're not trusting him. He's always been faithful, always. So why would I distrust him now? So I give it to him. I'm like, I give you my anxiety. I give you the house situation. I give all of it to you right now. You're my daddy. You take care of it. I can't deal with it. And you guys, I went right back to sleep, simply handing it off to him. I went right back to sleep and I haven't woken up once since. I mean, maybe I've tossed and turned because, you know, I'm old and menopause sleep and all that, but not one time have I woke up, not once in a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks now, where I woke up and I'm like, oh my gosh, what are we going to do? It's like, I just have a peace. Yeah, it sucks paying 2 mortgages, you know, but even my friend Leah always says, you haven't sold the house yet. There's a buyer out there. There's one person and they're getting ready right now. They're getting ready to move to that area and there's your person and they're out there and you just haven't sold it yet. And she's right. She's right. So while I appreciate all the prayers and I so appreciate everyone checking in, and that's why I just love this community so much. I see you all in comments loving on one another, and that's the whole point of all this. That's literally the whole point of all this. But I know there's someone out there suffering with anxiety. I know there's someone out there waking up in the middle of the night. Maybe you're worried about your grown adult child. Maybe you're worried about a grandkid. Maybe you just lost a spouse and you're worried about the rest of your life. But we know, is it in Matthew where it says, God has his eye on the sparrow. And how much more important are we than a sparrow, right? Like he clothes the lilies of the field. Will he not clothe us? You know, maybe it's not in Prada, but I can wear Walmart. Can you? So I just wanted to say that because I know there's someone out there, whether you are a person of faith or not, it doesn't matter. You can give it to him. He will take that burden from you. And it feels so good. It feels so good to not have that resting heavy on my chest anymore. I still have the same situation. My circumstances haven't changed, but I feel better about it. I have a peace. I know it's going to work out in his timing. It's not my timing, but it's his timing. So I hope that helps someone out there. I really do. I felt like he wanted me to tell the audience that because I know someone out there is suffering from anxiety, okay? And I love you, and God loves you, and we all love you. All of us love all of us, okay? That's what I love about this Look Good Close-Up community. Like, we really do care about one another. I don't know if anyone watched The Golden Bachelor, but I've watched Bachelor since 2003 when it very first came on. And the one thing I loved about The Golden Bachelor is all of the women are over probably 55. I don't think there was anyone under 55. Gary the Bachelor was 74, I believe. They were so classy. They were all dating the same man, but they were so classy. And by that age, they knew who they were. The women tell all, which normally I skip because it's just like, you know, I just don't care about all that. But this was the first women tell all where I loved it. I love these women because as we get older, we know who we are and we like ourselves for the most part. Like, yeah, maybe there's some little things here and there we don't like, but we genuinely like ourselves at this point, you know? And that's what I love about this community is we are just that community. Okay, what do we think? I love this. I would wear this out during the day. I would wear this at night. I love it with the brown lashes. I love it with Sadie. Sadie's on the lips. Liz, you're right. That's gorgeous on the lips. I am going to do one thing because I know there's someone out there going, oh, it's too greasy. It's too greasy. It's okay. I like greasy, but it's because I'm dry. I like to look dewy. So look, we can still powder right here. You always want to powder where the pores are, okay? Powder where the pores are. By the way, I thought I was bleeding from the nose. It's that crimson eyeshadow. I stuck my finger in crimson and probably did this. Here, I'll put a little candlelit over it. I look kind of red there. But some people don't like shine. That's totally okay. You don't have to like shine. You do not. Oh, I just hit pan in my vanilla dusting powder. I just hit pan. Do you see that? I use it every day too. I just hit pan. But I use so little. I really use so little. Okay, so there we are. Advent calendar, $8.50 each, total of $100. It was so fun to pop it all open. I wanted to do it for Advent, but I couldn't. How can I show you what it's like if I'm not using it, if I'm opening it on Advent? It's not gonna work. Had to do it now. So check back to my Instagram. I'm going to show different looks every day because it's so pretty. It's so pretty. And do you know what's under my eyes? I wanted to be fast and easy. I didn't do 03. I just slapped on NR1. That NR1, which is like a gray beige, I just slapped it under the eye. I mean, granted, I put it on with a fluffy brush. I put it on with like the fluffy side of a spot brush or bright brush, but I just, look at that. Bye for now.